All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 14 of the Work in Progress podcast. Today we have a special guest, Imraan. Say hi, Imraan.
Hi. I'm being woke right now. I'm too little. That's why I'm wearing a hoodie.
Don't worry, bro. Zen's here.
Yeah, I'm also wearing a hoodie, bro. Yeah, all right. All right, cool. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know Imraan, he is a good friend of all three of us. It's actually pretty cool because he's actually ended up being, it's like a mutual friend. But
through the gym.
Yeah, through the gym and then physio.
Physio in high school.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Anyway,
so
this is Imraan. He hasn't been on the podcast yet because he's actually just come for a holiday from his, what do you want to call it? His
my academic career
over in America.
Academic.
Primarily athletic, trust me. Anyway, so he's over here for summer vacation, American summer vacation. And tell us more about yourself. What sport do you play? I mean, if it hasn't been talked about enough already, what sport you play, but...
Okay, so I'm Imraan.
Hi, Imraan.
Okay.
Hi, Imraan.
I play volleyball.
Wow.
Whoa.
At Indiana Tech. It's
Oh my god.
IA institution over
Fire.
in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fire.
I've been playing volleyball since I was 12, 13, year 7.
Year 7, yeah.
But I don't really count the first 2 years.
So as long as me then, if
Pretty
you're not
much.
counting the
Because
first years.
I wasn't playing volleyball. I was playing like volleyball,
Tennis,
if
yeah.
you will. Obviously, went to high school with Zen. Met him in, when did we become friends? Like year 8, 9.
If ever. Did you say that? I think it was year 9. It was around the girls' face.
Straight to enemies.
I know what it's all about. I like the man.
Yeah.
What the heck?
So, I've been friends with Zen
It's all 4 of us, guys. It's huge.
I've been friends with Zen for a long time. I did straight out of high school, did physio for a year, and met Sam. Then
He's the reason I'm in this fucking godforsaken
I
degree.
actually made it into physio, and then I dropped out of physio and trapped him in physio. But yeah, I realized I hated physio. Took a gap year, traveled, worked. You know the vibes. Came back, realized I didn't want to go back to physio. Dropped out for a year, worked, and then managed to find my way into Indiana Tech and college volleyball. And yeah, that's pretty much my journey so far. Met Elfin at the gym. So did I join WASP out of high school? Or
No,
Did
you
you
waited
join
a bit.
then?
You guys were in high school.
No.
You were in high
I
school.
think I started WASP when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, I think year 12 I started WASP because I wasn't playing volleyball in year 12.
Oh, yeah, it was first year.
So-
Yeah, first year you were there. Yeah.
And then met Elfin at WASP, and then we brought Zen into WASP, and then us three kind of just gelled together. Went to the gym a lot. Good vibes. Always push each other to train and be better. And yeah, that's how I know these guys, and that's my journey to take me to Indiana Tech right now. Here till about August, and then we go back for a pre-season, and then we're there till Christmas, and then we have like a month off, and then the season starts up again. But yeah.
Sick. All right. So obviously you said that you're going to you got into the NAIA school. What is the recruiting process like?
So the way I did it, I went through an agency called NCSA. It's kind of like a travel agency. If you think about professional sports, you have agents that connect you with teams, coaches, and you sort of send them your videos, your clips, full length matches, stats, things like that, and then they sort of go to these college teams, put you in contact with them, and essentially they just start the conversation for you, and that way you can find which program fits you, your academic needs, your athletic needs, scholarships, whatever you want. Basically went through them. They connected me with a bunch of different schools, like D2 schools, NAIA schools, D3 schools, and from there you get a list, you choose which one suits you the best, and then you go on with that process from there. So you talk to the coaches, see if they have interest for you, see if they can offer scholarship money, and then after you sort of decide which program you want to go into, you apply for that school, whatever degree you want to do, of course. And then obviously visa processes, flights, accommodation, all of that gets sorted out as you sort of move along that process. But yeah, I would definitely say NCSA was really helpful for me to get into contact. I think, especially as an international, the hardest thing is getting into contact with the coaches.
For sure. You had a similar thing as well.
I was planning on doing that after year 12. I think an agent actually got in contact with, I think it was my coach at the time, and was like, well, would he be interested? And we went through the process of doing it, but then I pulled out.
Yeah.
Because of mostly because I didn't see myself going to America. Because I think it was the biggest thing of I saw I saw myself staying here and going here, and then maybe adventuring out in later on. But I think it was more the fact of starting again somewhere else.
I get that. I feel like going on, it's a big jump. But I think I was more prepared for it because obviously I took my gap year off and I did a lot of solo traveling. So I was kind of used to going around by myself, the traveling process and starting fresh in different places. So I wasn't as scared to take that leap. Obviously it's hard being away from home so often. And obviously all your friends that you grow up with, that you know, that you hang out with, you don't see them as much. But I think for me, it was a fresh start. I'm pursuing something that I really love and I'm really passionate about. And I can also get an education whilst I'm there. It just all made sense for me, which is why I decided to go for it. I think a lot of, I think if we all grew up in America, college sports, we would be able to get into it so easily. I think there's a huge barrier. Okay, then I think
no, I didn't think otherwise. I think interesting.
I think there's a huge barrier for us being international, especially being on the other side of the world. Contact hours are obviously difficult, but there's a huge barrier between actually being there physically and being able to talk face to face, show them what you can actually do in person, then just obviously relying only on video. And then sometimes it really requires you to get lucky. Plus, I know, for a lot of the big D1 schools, admission wise, it's easy to get in if you're US, and also fees are cheaper. Plus, you can get you know how we have HEX.
Yeah.
They have their FAFSA loans, their student loans, which obviously are crazy expensive, but it's still better than having to pay straight up all the
international
fees.
And,
because a lot of schools have international fees as well. So there's a huge barrier to just break into college sports. But yeah, I mean, obviously Americans are very athletic and all of this, but I
feel they're very athletic or they're very not athletic.
Yeah. But even so, at the school I was at, there were a lot of people that are running track, and I'm Elfin could definitely keep up with these guys. He could easily be competing. And a lot of volleyball guys like Dylan, Kai, they could easily be competing at the top level. I've watched D1 volleyball, maybe not the top level of D1 volleyball, but there's definitely some D1 schools out there that I know a lot of the people that have played wobble can play and compete in, and still perform at a really high level.
That was my next question. I wanted to ask you what the difference is between Australian and American level. Not just I know there's fans and shit. Compared to what we have in Perth.
Yeah.
It's a big jump. It's really big difference. But you're also a freshman. All that shit. I want you to really go into what the American experience is like, because American college experience is just what we see in movies.
Yeah, It sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Well, the thing, okay.
Little freshman.
So me,
freshman.
Little freshman.
For me, obviously, I went in as a freshman, but I'm older, right? I was 21, and most of the freshmen are 18. So I could go to bars and things without having to worry about fakes and whatever. But me personally, I'm obviously I'm a reserved guy. I don't really go out clubbing or that's not really my scene. So I probably didn't experience what we would imagine.
Frat parties and shit.
Yeah, I was just about to ask frat parties.
But also the place I went to is a small city. I think the population is 600 to 800,000. And America compared to Australia is really spread out. So it feels, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels everything's so far away. and they don't have like good public transport. So like if you don't drive, it's like GG. Unless you're living in like California, New York, like Chicago, those really densely populated places, it's like you got to drive everywhere, and yeah, that feels like a barrier for me as well. But like I said, I didn't really experience it. Like I was at a small campus. We definitely had like parties and stuff, but I only go to like 11, 12. Like I don't drink or smoke or anything, so like I don't get amongst it as much as like other people probably would. I definitely want to try and experience it a bit more, maybe when I go back. Less so of like house parties, more so just like
Snow bunnies.
no. More like there will be times where like they're just going to hang out at someone's house, and I'll be like, nah, kind of seems, and I'll just like stay
And play
in my room
Overwatch.
and yeah, like play Overwatch because like it's like my only way of catching up with friends from Perth as well. Is like playing Overwatch, you know, seeing my friends on call. So I would always just be like, just stay in my room, stay reserved. But I definitely want to like try and hang out with like my volleyball teammates, my classmates, all of that a bit more. Less so in like party settings, more so just chill vibes. Yeah, because that's always been more my scene.
I like that.
What does a typical day in college sport life, college athlete life
Okay,
look
so
like?
typical day. Well,
Let's say training day and game day.
okay, so training day, just wake up probably around 8, 7:30, 8, go to class, and then in between, so I would have Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would have like 3 classes, and then Tuesdays I'd have 2 classes, Thursday I had 1 class. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday was pretty much the same schedule the whole time. Wake up 7:30, 8, go to class, after class have breakfast, then next class, then after that class we would have lift on Monday and Wednesday, so we go to the gym, do whatever. We had a strength coach that basically read our programs for us. It wasn't too bad, like, because we were in season, volume wasn't too high, but it was good. And then I'd have my last class, then we'd head over to practice for about 2 hours, and then we'd go have dinner as a team pretty much. Like all the freshmen, sophomores, and some of the juniors would all go eat at the caf or one of the restaurants on campus, and we'd eat together. Then I'd go home, shower, either study if I have like an assignment coming up or some kind of content that I need to like revise, or I just jump on Overwatch.
Wait, but so you're playing volleyball every day?
Most days. So we don't play. So before games, we have a scout day. So we have a scout practice, which is we have film. So we watch videos on whatever our opponent is for that week.
Wow.
And then we go into practice and we try and we'll have the starting side, and then we'll have the scout side, who we're trying to replicate the kind of things that the starting side will see. And those practices are usually a bit lighter, like an hour and a half. Less reps, more game focus, trying to prepare ourselves for the game
Like
the
a
next
primer
day.
sort of thing?
Yeah, kind of. And those were usually, so we would have games Tuesdays, Fridays and Saturdays, but not every week. So some weeks we would always have games on Saturday, I'm pretty sure. And then some weeks we would have all 3 days. Some weeks would just be Tuesday, Saturday. Some weeks would just be Friday, Saturday. So on those weeks where we have 3 games, obviously we have 3 scout sessions. So 3 scout practices would be, no, only 2 scout practices. Monday and Thursday. Because then Friday, Saturday is back to back. Damn. So we would just, But then every other day would be a full-on practice.
That's taxing.
That's
so
a
we
lot,
play a lot of
bro.
volleyball, which obviously I love because it's volleyball.
But like compared to what we were doing here before.
Oh yeah, it's so much more.
Yeah.
Like here we just do like 2 times a week.
Imagine the
why you're
stress
able to-
fractures I would have fucking
Yeah,
had.
it's why you're able to get away with
don't
it.
have legs anymore.
Yeah, it's gone.
Cancel
Yeah.
your legs.
I mean, if everyone was really hurting, then coach would just let us, like, we would ease off a bit of jumping. We'd do like more box stuff, like hitting off boxes, blocking off boxes, and like more drill work and ball, like serve receive, things like that. That is a little bit less taxing on the body. But we'd always play 6s at the end of practice, which is like just scrims, 6
Yeah.
on 6. So yeah, it is definitely a lot of volume, which is why we only like lift 2 times a week. Like, you know, like in season here, you can get away with training like 5 times a week at the gym, because we have.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about track, but for volleyball wise, you could get away with training 5 as long as you alternate like your volleyball training sessions with your leg days, and don't lift too heavy before game days. You could get away with it. Obviously, track is a different
sport.
it's like a bit more intense, especially with your training sessions.
Because I've seen like the only like videos I see of like college any sport is like the TikTok ones, right? Like, and maybe it's ridiculous, but after you saying that, it's like they wake up at 6. I mean, not even 6, like 5 a.m.
Those are like D1 college athletes.
5 a.m. Go to the gym, and like I look at them, like, they're probably just the views, but it's
a lot of a lot of them, especially because track, you don't have meets every weekend, right?
Yeah.
So like I feel like for track you can get away with being able to go to lift and sprinting, or like whatever your track session is afterwards on the same day. Like they'll probably still all have some days off. So 6 days a week. Because you're building up to track meets. Whereas for volleyball, because you have games every week, it's hard to have so much volume outside of just the volleyball you're playing. But yeah.
What about injuries? Like, because I know you had the ankle issues.
Well, yeah.
But how do you manage that? Like,
so I sprained my ankle sort of midway through the season, and then basically there's like a physio team at the campus that deal with the injuries for all the different sports. So shout out Bailey. Went to Bailey. She got me sorted.
Big ass Bailey.
Yeah. Basically, they will write like return to play kind of plans, and it's up to you to do your rehab, right? They're not gonna force you into your rehab, but like you will still go to the training sessions, like help out with whatever you can, like whether it's serving or just like shagging balls, whatever you need to do to help. And obviously still be amongst the team. Our team unfortunately did get riddled with some key injuries throughout the season, especially through the middle.
Yeah.
Especially
it's always going to happen.
A lot of ankles, which is that is like one part of like, because you're playing so much, there's so much risk for injury.
Knee as well.
I was about to say
not a lot of knee injuries,
like MCL or anything.
No. I don't know. Volleyball, you don't see those kind of injuries as much because, like,
change of direction is like minimal.
Yeah, and also because
more like
it's not no contact, right?
True, but
like,
more like landing strategies.
Yeah, so like when you land, if someone comes up the net and you land on their foot, then you gotta do an ankle and stuff like that.
I think I've only seen a couple ACL injuries, and one of them was a guy's foot came under the net.
Yeah, one of them was like it was like a freak thing though.
I think I remember
you don't
seeing
see that
one
happen very often in volleyball.
Shout out to I don't remember his like name or anything, but I remember his face. It was a Aquinas kid. It's one of the first times I actually went and played volleyball. It was what was it, Friday night school volleyball?
Junior league.
Junior, that's the one. And it was you know how when the ball rolls under the net and goes to the other side?
Yeah.
This guy was
in the air,
and he lands direct, and all you see, he like lands on it, and it just goes. It was so.
Yeah.
After that day, I didn't want to play volleyball. To be honest.
Nothing would never happens.
Well, I want to ask a question real quick.
Yeah, go on.
So, like, obviously telling us all your plans of what you're doing right now, right? What I want to ask you is, what's the next step, like
Future
from
goals.
here? Yeah, future goals, and what happens if, like, you don't achieve your goals? Is there like a backup plan? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, for me, obviously,
question,
I'm just gonna try and push volleyball as far as I can, like achieve whatever the highest level that I possibly can. So like right now, I'm in the gym like 6 days a week. Well, I'm in the gym 4 days a week, sprinting 2 times a week, trying to make sure I'm in good shape for when I return. Because basically how it works is the fall semester, which is the semester coming up, is like pre-season. So it's your kind of chance to compete for a starting spot.
Okay.
And then the spring is the actual season where sort of all your work that you do in the fall kind of gets realized. So what happened with me when I joined during the season, like at the start of the season.
Okay.
So I kind of missed my chance to sort of compete for a spot. So I kind of just came in at the bottom, which was fine. Like I was expecting that. So like every week it was just me trying to like better myself and improve my game and sort of like fit in with whatever systems we're playing with. But now that I'm gonna have like a full season going in, I'm really excited to like work really hard this off season, like before I go back, and then during all that preseason training to sort of make the starting team or like as high up as I can get into, and then from there it's just gain experience, gain as much like playing experience I can get within college, within the competitive atmosphere, and then moving on. Like obviously, the more you play, the more footage you get, and the more footage you get, the more sort of evidence you can show to like pro teams that are scouting to like give you offers, and like you can find contracts and things. Like there's a couple players that from the graduating class this year that are looking to go pro, and that are in pretty good positions to go pro because they played like 4 years starting the whole time, and they've got so much footage. They've had really good games. They've shown their consistency, and they're going to be able to put themselves in a good position to get a contract and continue playing. Otherwise, you know, there's coaching. Could always go into coaching, or just whatever, pursue whatever my sort of wherever my degree takes me.
What degree is that?
I'm doing health science. It's kind of health science pre-professional, so it's like their sort of pre-med degree.
Okay. Would you come back to Australia to finish it, or would you continue in America?
So the way it works, so I have I think 2 years of eligibility left. So once those 2 years are done, basically I won't be able to keep playing college volleyball.
Right.
So after those 2 years, I would probably come back to finish my degree because obviously it's cheaper, easier to just do it from home. But also I don't know what's gonna happen between now and then.
Yeah.
So it's like
if you make
like
it
you
out,
can make so many plans, but like as soon as one thing happens, like everything changes.
shifts,
Yeah.
Well, what is this eligibility? Eligibility.
Eligibility.
Yeah, how does it work?
So, it's different for each sort of like. So there's obviously everyone knows NCAA.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
So it's like, okay, NCAA is like your D1, your D2, your D3. Right?
Like top college sports.
So NCAA D3, there's no eligibility. So realistically, I could finish my 2 years at Indiana Tech and then transfer to a D3 school and keep playing. But obviously the competition level's not as high because there's so many D3 schools. So like the quality's not as high. D1 and D2 are the same in that after high school, you get 5 years. So you get 5 years of athletic eligibility. So you see a lot of people have like 4-year stints, and then they're like, oh, returning back for your 5th year. Because that's essentially how long it takes for you to do your degree, right? So you have a lot of the degrees are 4 years, and then you have like 1 year for your master's. So that's how you get your 5 years. NAIA is a bit different in that you can take a break out of high school, and as long as you have 10 semesters. So you can do 2 semesters, take a break, do your next 2 semesters. I think that's how it works. I don't know if that's for sure. There's other things as well, but like that's like the basics of it. Whereas NCAA is kind of like as soon as you finish high school, you're on the clock. So as soon as you're out of high school, it's those 5 years. I think during COVID there was a way to get like an extra year in there, obviously because of lockdown and all of that. But I don't know the exact specifics. All I know is I'm pretty sure I have 2 years at the school.
Okay.
And then I can either go D3 or come back home.
What is some because obviously a lot of the people watching, like there are some kids that watch the podcast that are like looking to go professional in sports, and one pathway is obviously the college athlete way. What is some advice you give to these kids, like regarding whether it's recruitment or like while they're here, what they can do to get prepared for that sort of thing? Like what is something that when you went there you were like, oh shit, I wish I knew this. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is just put yourself out there. Like I took it upon myself to go to the agency, like reach out to the agency and sort of start that conversation myself and like talk to them about how I could get myself over to the US. And I think being proactive is a really big thing, like especially from a young age. Like if you're 13, 14, 15 and you really want to get into like D1, D2, D3 schools, NAIA schools, whatever it is, you got to start early because like a lot of these coaches will contact younger athletes and sort of follow you throughout your journey. So I think being proactive, starting the conversation early is really important. Like as I was going through the process, I was like, damn, I wish I did this earlier. Like, damn, I wish I did this during my gap year. Or like even straight out of high school. Like, I feel like I could have sort of got, I wouldn't say better results, but like I could have achieved more. Like, I would have had full 4 years rather than only having like 2.5.
Yeah.
Like, it's mostly like maximizing your time and like contact with the coaches. But like, volleyball has taken me to so many cool experiences. Like, I've played volleyball in Thailand. I played volleyball in Hong Kong. Like, I've played volleyball. Like, now every time I go on a trip, I'm like, I should just pack my volleyball shoes, just in case like I might come across like some random court and just play. Because yeah, so I definitely think putting yourself out there, always like, don't be afraid to like take a leap of faith. Because it's like, the way I always look at it, like, I'm only 21. Like, I'm still so young. You have so much time to experiment with things before you can settle down onto what you're truly passionate about. I think I've always been the kind of guy that wants to try like every option under the sun before one pathway is fully exhausted. Like, I did my physio for a year. I realized I don't want to be doing physio, so got
Respectable.
out of there, you know? And then like,
Mo ditched you hard.
like so then I did that. Went to my gap year. During that, went some traveling. Realized like I love traveling, and then I had an opportunity to play with like a professional volleyball team in Thailand for 2 weeks. Went out there, realized like I love this shit. Like I love playing volleyball every day.
Shit, bring
Like-
by bring.
Like, and then after that, I was like, I want to elevate. Like, I always loved volleyball, but like after that experience, I was like, I want to elevate it even further. So then I was looking into American colleges, like all these different ways to sort of break into the scene. And then found NCSA, managed to get contacted with there, and then like that's my journey. So I would always just say, put yourself out there, pursue it, don't be afraid to take risks, and like people always say, the worst they can say is no. And like, if they say no, you just simply go back to what you were doing before. Like, you're not losing anything.
It's not
Like,
harm in
you
trying.
have the ability to take time and pursue something.
Are you not losing time?
But like, we have,
I'm saying this as a like, I'm
Yeah,
not trying to be
I know
devil's
what you're
advocate.
saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have so much time. Like, it's better to pursue things than try and like maximize time doing something you're not as passionate about, than live with regrets. Because like, sure, you may lose a year of your life, but at least you know you did everything you could to try and get there. You know, like you won't be one of those guys like, back in my day I could have gone pro. You know? You actually tried, and then
Sounds
you
like my
realize
dad.
maybe you didn't make it, and then you're like, oh, then I know like the extent of my potential, and then you can shift mindsets. You know, I'm very big on like shifting mindsets. You know, like, something's only a failure if you don't take a lesson from it. You know, like if you don't learn from it, then it becomes a failure. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit. Okay. Alright, man. How do you stay motivated and maintain peak performance during the season?
I think it's pretty easy with being surrounded by such a competitive group
Yeah,
of
like
guys,
like-minded
like
dudes.
at the team. Yeah. Like, everyone's hungry for like a starting position, or like even just playing more during practice. Like, everyone's really hungry for taking their game to the next level. So I think it's pretty easy to stay motivated when everyone's like kind of on your toes competing. Like, we're all really good mates outside of volleyball, but like when we're in the practice gym, we like talk shit, we go crazy. Like,
It's like Zen really in
Yeah.
the gym.
Yeah, but see, hey.
Remember Saturday?
Bro,
Remember
no,
Saturday?
yesterday was
Remember
dog.
Saturday? When you guys watch
He was
the
talking-
New Spark Saturday video, you see how much of a
No.
difference it is.
He's editing it though. He's editing
Yeah.
it.
He's gonna hide everything.
No, I
He
won't
was
cut
a
it out.
dickhead.
gotta make sure it doesn't look bad.
It's good content. I won't cut it out.
No,
Views,
replay.
bro. Views. Anyway.
Replay.
No,
Like,
what
being
was I
surrounded by competitive guys is always going to push you to like competition. Healthy competition is always going to push you to
Yeah.
try to do better.
I wouldn't call it
How do you?
healthy.
But how does your team like, you know, like finding the it's a thin line, like really fine line between being competitive as a team and like talking shit to each other and being toxic.
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't
know.
Yeah.
He always pushes past the line.
It's
That's
this
why.
guy, bro.
Well, it wasn't really healthy
It
yesterday.
wasn't healthy at all.
I feel like.
Do you want to tell him what actually happened yesterday? Because I feel like he's left in the dark, and I feel like he'd want to hear.
I'm a viewer too.
It's
I'll
happening
find out
again.
in the video. I'll find out.
It's
Bro,
happening.
these guys
It's
are just talking
happening.
shit the whole time,
It's
bro.
happening.
He's
I
getting
think-
bunker now.
I always think like, as long as you take none of this shit talk personally,
Yeah.
and like obviously, like I said,
Yes, Sam.
outside, like we're all really good friends outside.
Yeah, sure.
We get on really well. Like we always have each other's backs. Like we love each other. You know, we're gonna come.
But you
go
know,
through adversity.
you
together.
say that like when you were playing here.
Yeah.
Like obviously we played volleyball here for a long time. There was a lot. We experienced a lot of like
Well. See,
there was
okay,
like shit talk that went too far.
This is how I look at it because it's like similar to high school volleyball, right? You're gonna be with the same team for like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Like even though there's new faces coming in and old faces going out, a lot of the core team will stay together. So you kind of don't have so much like different like cliques and toxic kind of relationships.
Yeah.
Because you're all like together. You're like a unit.
Are there any egoists?
Oh, he's got someone. You know who you are. You know who you are.
Like I think to succeed in sports, you have to have some kind of an ego, right?
Yeah.
You gotta know that. Oh yeah, like on like match point, you're like, I want this ball.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you always want
The
to
glory.
prove
You want the
yourself,
glory.
right?
You want the glory.
You want the
100%.
glory. So like, I don't think having an ego is a bad thing.
But what about those dudes that are like, nah, you're shit. Let me fucking get the ball. Like it.
Zen is this guy.
No, but it's like this-
I get
no,
you.
no,
I
no,
know
no,
what you
no.
mean.
I
I know what you
experienced
mean.
that a lot. No, that's the thing. I got told that.
Oh,
Like
dude,
I got
so you were
told
bad.
that. Yeah, I got
Damn.
told that. Right. Anyway, so I got told that, right?
Jesus.
Obviously, but that's happened in like multiple teams where we've had one person, not even just me, like they've targeted a group of people where they've been like, bro, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like, let me take the ball. Like they think they're fucking Michael Jordan, like Game 7
Well,
type,
it's like
but they're just not.
I feel like that's the thing with team sports.
But
It
they're just
happens.
not though.
yeah.
That's the thing.
I
They're
think
just not.
Because you're not all the same people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
Everyone
bound
has
to happen,
different
bro.
kind
Yeah.
of values and stuff. It's like trust as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You gotta be able to trust your teammates and trust
Mm.
that everyone's here to get better and everyone's here for a reason.
Mm.
Like no one's here because they're shit, right?
Yeah.
Everyone that you're playing with is here because they've proven themselves one way or another.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that respect and that trust. I think is what stops it from getting toxic.
So you're telling me you've never seen like well you have, I know you have, but you're telling me like
He's trying to really stir the pot.
no, because I know there is.
He's trying to
I've
stir the
seen
pot,
it,
yeah.
right? But like
I'm
I
not
feel
saying
like,
in your Indiana, by
yeah,
the way.
yeah, I know.
I'm
I've
just saying
seen
in
it,
general.
but I feel like
Zen, who
Not
you
that the
trying to get
Indiana boys watch the podcast. No, he's not talking
Nah,
about you
no, I
guys.
watch it.
Yeah,
No,
but I'm not.
sure-
I'm
no,
not talking about
everyone
you
in
guys.
Indiana is really like. I feel like we all have really good respect for each other and trust
Yeah.
for each other. Like
Yeah.
it's never like there may be issues here and there, but we always seem to like squash it. Like
Yeah.
we just talk, we just be grown up about it. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
be mature about it. We just talk that shit out.
Yeah.
You know, like we don't try and hide.
That's another thing though. When you're like 16, 15 and like there's just like that one shit player in the team and you're like, why is he in the team? But
Yeah.
it's just one of those things.
But what
bro.
if it's like one player that's like I'm
If-
not
if
saying
he's
15,
if he's
16 as
saying it's
well.
like it's one player that thinks they're better than everyone. I think
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to
yeah,
do.
and like it's annoying because like we're
What if
supposed to
he
be
is,
a
though?
team.
What if he is?
By all means, that's fine. But you know,
It's a
even
team sport, I
like,
think,
bro,
yeah.
if you were in the team and you were the best player, would you go out of your way to tell people like I'm the best player? Shut the fuck up. Would you say something like that to
No.
them? Exactly. It's supposed to be a team sport.
Yeah, you're meant to. It's like it's a team sport. You're meant to like uplift each other,
Mm.
push each other to be better.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're the best player, then give feedback, help people improve.
Yeah.
Rather than like pushing people down for your own satisfaction.
Or you could just be him and just carry the whole
I
team.
mean, yeah, you
Just
can
be
be
him,
him,
but be
but,
quiet.
like,
That's the
yeah.
thing. Like, stop talking, bro. Anyway,
This is so personal. Bro. You know.
You talking about somebody.
Person Zen, say the name.
what has been the most
Zen.
rewarding part
The
of?
rewarding part, I think, just being able to play volleyball at a high level, meeting a bunch of like-minded athletes and individuals. Because like at the school as well, it's not just volleyball people. Like a lot of people that go to that school are there for like athletics, like track and field, softball,
Damn.
baseball, ice hockey. Like there's so many different athletes there, and everyone really has like a similar kind of mindset of like
Getting
I want
better.
to I want to push myself, see how far I can go. And I think the most valuable thing that I've gained is like those relationships of all these like
Wow.
really, really competitive people, really genuine people. And like obviously the volleyball experience as well has been incredible. And just being able to like sort of experience a new kind of culture.
Yeah.
It's just like new things, like
Insane,
new
that,
experiences.
dog.
Can't lie, I'm jealous as fuck.
Yeah, because I think anyone that does sports will look at the American sport culture and be like, "That's
Yeah, I want to experience that once in my
Like,
life.
I
Bro,
wanna
have
be
you
in the
seen
stadium and,
those
like-
schools that have the fucking swimming pool and the huge facility and shit,
Yeah,
and then
like
we're
just
here
with
fucking having to
the
drive to like.
and like they're like yelling school chant or something.
Yeah.
Some just
Yeah,
something
they
cool.
got
That's
fans, bro.
That's
What
why
the
I
fuck
always
we
say,
got?
like, don't be afraid to like take a step out of your comfort zone. Like I was
Yeah.
saying before, like Like I know you were saying you were thinking about pursuing it.
Yeah.
Like I wonder what you would be like if you did actually go through and pursue. I mean, you
Mm.
still could. I think. How old are you?
19.
Yeah, you still could if you really wanted to. I definitely think you could.
My sister is.
Exactly.
She's going.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Actually, he said like the coaches
Yeah,
scouts when she was younger, right? Yeah.
I think the whole
Process.
process would have started when she was 16.
Yeah.
That was the same for when I happened
Yeah.
to me. Yeah, it was 16 and then 16. And then like she kind of got offers, and I think she's pretty much locked down.
Where she wants to go.
Yeah, where she wants to go. And
What's the
she's,
school?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. That's
I mean,
the
yeah,
thing.
you don't need to say it.
Yeah, but she's going to the school in August.
So she's going on a visit.
She's going on a visit.
Yeah.
And I think she's pretty much locked in with it.
The end goal is Oregon, right? For all track
I don't know,
athletes,
it's-
isn't
it's-
it?
I don't think there's like any.
I-
It's just whatever. I think for me personally, there's no specific schools that like is like an end goal.
Yeah.
It's more what accommodates to you the most.
But won't like an Ivy League? Is Oregon an Ivy League
I
school?
don't think Oregon's Ivy League.
Ivy League's like
Ivy League's different. Ivy League's like
I wouldn't want to go to an Ivy League.
Ivy
school.
League. Yeah.
You have to study a lot more, or is it?
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah,
But-
they do focus on academics, but
In
it's also
saying
like
that, though-
also a lot of. Obviously, I don't go to an Ivy League school, so you can. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I feel like there's a lot of privilege when you go to an Ivy League school. It's kind of like when you think about like private schools here.
It's
Damn.
like Harvey Specter shit. I went to Harvard, motherfucker.
But obviously, like to get into a lot of Ivy League schools, you do have to be like incredibly smart.
Yeah.
But in saying that, Oregon is my sister's end goal.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go to either Texas or LSU.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of people have.
LSU,
great-
yeah.
A lot of people have.
have.
Like, you see people.
Snow buddies.
You see people have like their college admissions and then they get rejected from their dream school. And it's like, oh, end of the world. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like everyone has dream schools that they want to go to.
Yeah. You don't have one at all?
Not really.
Is there
I mean,
a really
I'd
big
like to-
volleyball school? Is it
probably UCLA?
UCLA and the what's
UCLA
the
is
one
probably the biggest.
the one from
Hawaii
Hawaii?
is pretty big.
Which one is it?
It's University of Hawaii at Manoa.
What's the beach one? Long Beach
State.
Long Beach
That's
State.
in California as well.
Okay.
I mean, I think yeah, those are probably like the biggest schools for volleyball. But like, I don't know. I would definitely like to experience like a big campus, like an NYU or a UCLA or something like that, like for like a semester or something. But I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much because like I'm more of a chill kind of guy. Not so much my
He's
vibe.
a nonchalant dreadhead.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, that's basically all the questions I have. Really. Do you have a memorable moment?
My first college point, I got a block.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it was a big one?
Yeah.
Not a big one, but it was a block.
Yes,
Yeah.
What's the point? What's the
Yes,
point?
sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
I have a blind rank. Do you guys have any questions before I go into a blind rank?
I do, and I literally forgot it.
Sam, you go on.
Look at me, I ain't gonna remember.
Sam, you want to ask him why'd you leave physio?
Oh,
You
compl-
know I
Understandable.
left physio.
I completely
I think
understand.
everyone that's done physio knows why I left physio.
Yeah.
I wish I was strong enough to do this.
Shout out curtain physio. Got my
Sometimes-
Guys,
guidance-
I'm
my
still a very
guidance
good
counselor
physio.
meeting
But I think
tomorrow.
I was lucky. Like I had parents that were willing to support me as well. Like that were not like so strict on making sure like I'd stick through my physio degree first and then try and do something. They were happy with me taking a gap year and then dropping out and then finding something else that was
You have
better
older
for me.
sisters as well, right?
Yeah,
So
I
that's
got,
like,
I got,
yeah.
like,
That makes
That
sense.
helps
plus,
it a lot.
My brother's also doing med, so they had like a
They
secure.
were like,
Yeah.
"Hey, he's gonna be rich anyway. It's okay.
Like, you can like try your thing.
Has to help you out.
But my parents have always been super supportive of everything I've done. So
That's so good.
That's the biggest thing, really. If you have the support, then
yeah, you have a
do
strong
whatever
support
you want.
network. You're always going to be able to achieve more. I feel.
I forgot to ask you guys how your weeks have been, by the way.
Hey, let's do it now. Let's open it up.
Yeah, wait. You
How's
want
your
to
week
talk
been,
about
Sam?
what your week is coming up as well to be?
Hold on, say it one more time.
How your previous week has been and what next week is going to be like. Because we're not recording for another couple of weeks. So
Yes,
why
Sam.
are we not
Why
recording
are we
for?
not recording, Sam?
Why are we not recording?
We.
Yeah. Why
Yeah, and Elfin after.
Yeah, yeah, Alfred.
are we not recording?
The reason we're not recording is because I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hard,
Sam.
hard.
No, we
Go
don't.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm going to Hong Kong with my boys, and we're
Yeah.
going to Macau as well.
Why didn't
Gotta
Zen
make some
come?
money.
Is Zen not your boy?
No,
Gotta
I'm
Zen
not-
on my
I'm not-
boy.
You gonna
I'm his
gamble on
girl.
Macau? You gonna gamble on Macau?
No.
We gonna
Nobody
gamble. We'll go.
I'm happy nobody heard that.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's all
Huh?
good.
Oh no, you're his girl.
Yeah.
You're gonna go visit the Venetian and the Parisian. And
That's exactly.
Is it
yeah, we're
Venetian?
gonna
Is there a
go.
Venetian
Yeah,
in
they have,
Macau?
There's
Macau
a-
have like their own form.
Like
the
Vegas?
Venetian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
It's
London
actually
as
nice
well.
though.
Like an MGM sort of thing.
There's
yeah.
the Big Ben as well.
Yeah, they do have a big
There's a
Ben.
Big
They
Ben.
have,
Oh, it's very
Big
similar
Ben
then.
and then
Mhm.
like Venice
Mhm.
style.
The hotel that we're staying in, right, bro, this is fucked,
You
right?
already booked it?
We
You're
booked
going
it.
tomorrow.
It's-
No, like for Macau.
Oh, 100%. We booked everything.
Where are you staying in Macau?
I don't know what the name of it is, right? But it's not one of the three.
Not one of the big three.
It's not one of the
Okay.
big three, but it's very near there.
Yeah.
It's like 2 buildings, right? And in between the buildings, there's a fucking.
Why did he look
Why?
at me?
Because he said 2 buildings, bro.
Yeah.
Why?
Of course the brown guy looks at me.
All I'm saying is he's thinking about 2 towels.
Dude, why did he look at me? Hey, twin.
What do you mean by that?
Alright, yeah,
Okay.
so 2 towers.
Two buildings,
Oh, there's an attachment part in the middle?
two tall buildings. No.
Okay.
In the middle, there's 2 Ferris wheel.
Whoa.
I know.
That's
in the middle of the
insane.
fucking, in the middle of nowhere,
That's
bro.
So sick, though.
I know.
Although I think I'd be a bit scared to get onto that one.
Oh, we're definitely going.
Like,
Like,
in the middle of
Yeah, like it's 2 towers and there's just 2.
Wait, is the
Ferris wheels
first, so it's
connected.
like 2 towers and the first
So
one's
are-
going this way?
Are
No.
there supports connected to the Ferris wheel or are they connected to the towers?
I think they connect the towers.
That's what I'm saying.
That's sick.
That's sick.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It is sick, but I'd be scared.
I'll do it though.
I
Yeah,
would probably
100.
try and do it.
But
Bro, the tower's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
What are you worried about? You're like one person.
I know, getting stuck.
True. Yeah, okay, true.
that'd be an experience and a half.
It would be. It'd be
Yeah.
cool.
So that's
Macau's pretty cool though.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the plan for the next 2 weeks for me. And what about you, Alvin?
I'll be at home grinding and shit, going to the
Jesus.
gym and
Just
shit,
dying.
locking in and shit. Like I'm getting my money up, getting my money up, getting my money up, you know, staying home and shit. You know, nah, but I'm going on a holiday too, with my boys.
I'm also your girl.
When are you going on holiday?
I'm not going on holiday.
This guy only goes on holiday at the end of the year.
Oh no, I'm going down south in a month.
Yeah.
Yay!
Are you going anywhere at the end of the year?
Yeah, probably. I have to see my grandparents.
Boo.
This
Oh,
guy.
no.
Yeah, I've got to see my grandparents.
No, but
Yeah.
this is the thing with Zen, right? I've asked him. I don't know how many, like at least 5 different times. Let's go here. Let's go there, and he always says no.
Yeah, because he always has to go see his grandparents. Every time.
Yeah, well, they're really old.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. In
At least
India?
they're alive.
No, they live in Ghana,
My
but
granddad's
I'll-
dead.
Oh.
see, so I don't want to. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so
Really have one
I don't know where
I
we're
feel
going.
sorry.
I think the plan is Europe, but I don't know because
Mm.
we
No,
haven't
no.
been to Europe together.
I've been so many places.
You've been traveling.
I
a
Yeah,
lot.
love
wait.
traveling.
Oh, that's
I've
what I
been,
wanna
like,
ask
all
you.
around the world.
So for the gap year,
Wow.
you took the gap year in supposedly second year physio.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Where'd you travel?
I started New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
then I went from New
Oh
Zealand.
my god, I remember now. I completely forgot you
Yeah.
did that whole trip.
I know.
Mm.
I've done so much cool shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like
I'm actually not named, guys. I'm
I always think like I live.
I'm a
such,
sick cunt.
I live such a boring life.
I was doing functional anatomy.
I always think like I live such a boring life, but I've also done like some really cool shit. Like so,
Mm.
I went New Zealand,
Yeah.
then I went up to London,
Oh
Mhm.
then I went to Iceland.
Was it Alaska as well?
Ooh.
No, I didn't go to.
No.
I went to Iceland. It's
Okay.
kind of like
Iceland.
Alaska. But,
Yeah.
And I think those were the 3 main places I stayed at, and obviously there's like different places I went to for like
Mm.
layovers and stuff.
What was your favorite experience? Which country was the best?
Yeah, out of all
Iceland.
the places.
Iceland was really
Yeah.
sick.
Iceland.
I mean,
Makes
I
sense.
really.
Are the lights there? The northern lights?
I went in a bad time. to
Is
see
it is it true that Iceland is mainly green and Greenland is mainly ice?
Yeah, I
When-
think
Is that-
so.
is that-
when I
it?
was there, yeah, it was mainly green.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty sure
definitely
that's
want to
right,
go
yeah.
back to try and see like northern lights and shit like that.
What time do you? When of the year do you have to go for that?
Just winter. I think it's really hard to see. I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Like even if you go during the right season, you still might not see it.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Right.
So like I do still want to eventually go out and see that. Like like I want to do Machu Picchu. Like
Mm.
Oh, Jed did
pyramids.
Machu Picchu,
Jed
right?
did
Zen,
Machu
do you wanna
Picchu.
go?
Zen doesn't like that shit.
I do. I
No,
do.
you
I just don't have money,
No,
bro.
You don't.
I was like, oh, you want to go Machu Picchu, go hiking, and you're like,
Oh,
no.
Machu Picchu, no. Machu
See,
Picchu,
he doesn't-
no.
Why not?
He doesn't like that.
See,
He likes-
it's difficult. That's
He's-
like
he's-
it's
So?
no.
He's privileged.
It's
bro.
difficult right now to
He
do
likes
shit like
his-
this.
He likes cleanliness. He
No,
doesn't
see,
like-
I'll be honest. I know what he's talking about.
Mhm.
So he's referring to they went on a trip to
It's
Hong
like a
Kong.
backpacking. Oh,
Like when you guys went to Hong Kong and stuff, right? And you guys
that was
slept.
cleanly though.
Yeah, but one of the nights you guys slept. Did you share a bed or something?
We shared a bed most nights.
Yeah, so I can't.
You
I,
can't
shared
share a
bed
night.
with
You can't share.
You can't share a bed
I
with
I
me.
shared a bed with you.
I know, but I wouldn't want to do that. It's not. It's not like okay. I'm with the
That's
boys.
gay,
It's
bro.
different.
Yeah, what's wrong?
No,
with
no, I
that?
would do that. I would
Wait,
share. I would
wait.
share a bed for it to be gay. I'm playing. No. It's like if like I always think because I rarely go on holidays, so I want the holiday to like be like I want it to like maximize. I want to maximize the.
The whole day.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm with the boys, so I regret not going on
I
that
think
trip,
you-
but I
you would
couldn't
still
go.
enjoy it. Yeah, no.
I couldn't go because my
Right,
grandparents came to Perth,
right.
so I couldn't go. Bro, you literally you had this photos. Like, what do you
No,
want me to
no,
do?
no, I know they were there.
Um,
I'm just saying.
But
We made
they
the plans
that because
first.
obviously I can only see them in December, so it's like
Yeah,
it's like I have to do that.
and
But
that's
then,
the only time we have the cool trips.
Yeah.
but like something like Machu Picchu, the reason I wouldn't want to do it right now is because it's very hard for me to eat over there.
What's Machu?
True.
Where?
I can't.
Machu Picchu,
I can't. I have
it's
to.
in,
It's
it
vegetarian
Peru?
stuff. It's gonna
Peru.
Is it
Peru.
It is Peru.
Peru, yeah.
I hope I'm
Like
not
it
wrong.
would be. I would love to like go to like some shit like Brazil or something
yeah,
like
I wanna
that.
Go through,
I would love to
like
do
South
that.
America, like World Cup. When the World Cup.
Oh, bro.
2026.
Isn't that
Where's
in
that?
America?
It's America's and like a bit of Central,
Mexico
so,
and
like
shit?
Mexico.
I remember talking
No,
to someone
so
about
cool,
that and
yeah.
thinking that would be really cool.
So you can extend that and go a little
And
bit
they do
South
like
America.
all inclusive places there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be
Just make-
expensive, but like you can make it work.
My
You
friend
can
said
save up.
he went to Mexico. He's older, and he paid I think for like 10 days, all inclusive. I think it was like $5,000.
Where does he live?
It's not
That's so
horrible.
Does he live
expensive.
here?
It is expensive,
Wow.
but it's also all inclusive. So
Yeah,
that's
like
like
every-
flights, accommodation.
I know that in
Meals
Mexico,
every day.
in like that sort of
And
area,
there'll
they
probably be
have
some kind of attraction.
they have a lot of
Yeah.
resorts that do
Yeah.
all inclusive, like free bar, everything like
let's do
that.
Well, obviously, yeah.
It's
just
time
gotta-
and
Spark
money, bro.
money up, spark
Time and
money
money.
up,
Like,
money up,
that's
money up,
my
money
main
up.
thing is time and money. Like I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
It's
If
difficult.
don't
I mean,
talk about
it's-
money,
yeah.
because every single day.
You see this guy.
Buying food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Nando's.
You
Yeah,
save,
so
you
they're
save
just-
those Nando's trips.
Just
Yeah.
save, bro.
But what am I gonna eat? I
Just
can't go home.
Meal prep.
Yeah, great. But then
Meal
meal
prep.
prepping is like
You're not gonna be able to get your protein in, but meal prep.
exactly like what do I pack eggs? Like what am I gonna do?
Tofu, tofu's pretty
Go
good.
to a
Tofu's
bag.
terrible. That was actually one of my blind rankings. Was gonna be food sources for protein.
I thought tofu protein's pretty
Imran
good.
was really good
Terrible.
at cooking too.
Yeah,
I remember,
man.
I remember
Yeah.
he used to chef it up.
Yeah, bro. I was thinking about getting my like Cert 3 in cooking.
That would be
Really?
nice.
Yeah, when I was working at the cafe I was working at, because I was like pretty much doing like we had the head chef and then like the guy under him, which is like kind of like apprentice kind of thing, and then I was pretty much doing the same load as them on a lot of the days, but obviously I'm not trained, like
So
formally trained.
Wow, out the
So, you
restaurant,
know-
God.
No. I was still paid the same amount as them.
Yeah.
Ask
Like, which was good. I was just like, they basically just trained me up on the
Question.
during the job.
about America. Is the tipping culture like a real thing?
Yes.
The what?
Really?
Yes, it is.
what's
Tipping
the
culture.
oh
What's tipping
tipping?
culture?
They tip the
You know, you gotta
waitress.
tip.
Oh yeah.
Because like they don't get paid well, so you gotta like.
Yeah.
A lot of their salaries come from tips.
How much do you tip them?
Bro, in California it's really bad as well.
I managed to like, cause I didn't go out to eat so much, so I didn't really go to many restaurants. Like if I would go out to eat, it's like with a team, and usually those are like paid. Like when after traveling, when we're coming back, we get like dinner or something, and those are usually paid for within the budget.
You know, when you're going to Macau, when I was in Vegas, you could tip the people that work at the casinos to
Oh, yeah,
give
the
you
people on the-
massages
Oh yeah,
while you do a
I don't know. if
while
you
you're
can-
playing like blackjack or something.
I don't want
They'll
that,
face
bro.
the chair
I don't know,
so
man.
that you're like leaning on the
I
chair,
have some baddies.
and they'll give you a massage.
Can I? Are they behind me?
Yeah, they could be.
Yeah, they'll be behind you while you're playing.
So I
cards.
can't see them
Yeah,
then.
yeah, true.
But then as soon as you lose your money, they'll probably leave you.
But yeah, the tipping culture was like it was weird to me because I was used to like
Pay up and
like
then-
they're expecting a tip a lot of time.
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't it never because when I went to in LA, it was like because LA tipping is really high.
Yeah,
Like it's 20%,
20%.
I think, something like that. So,
What's
so-
weird? So when you go to a restaurant, right?
but food
They
is so
bring you-
cheap.
It's
Bro, I
Not
went to
where I was, not
bro.
cheap.
No, we paid we paid a good amount, bro. The food,
Oh yeah, portion
Like,
sizes are huge.
and I was like, oh my
Which
god,
is
we've
good,
over
yeah.
ordered, fuck, like,
Um,
and then like it was a good amount
way,
though.
The way it worked, at least for the restaurants I went to, it's like they bring you the bill, you give them your card, they take it, do the transaction, they come back with the receipt, and then you sign and put your tip in,
Yeah,
and then they tip you, they charge your card again for the tip. And that's how it works.
you'll get normally one
and-
server as well,
Yeah.
and you have to
and
tip
he'll,
him.
He'll run the whole table.
Has
Yeah.
the server ever got mad at you for not tipping?
No, because I would always tip, but I wouldn't tip like huge amounts.
Mm.
But it's also weird because like, you know how like when we buy shit here,
Mm.
GST is included. Right?
Yeah.
They advertise their
A
prices.
service tax, yeah.
And then they add their tax afterwards.
What was it in What was it in
I
Indiana?
think it was like 10%.
10%,
It's like the
right?
same,
Yeah.
but it was just weird seeing like these prices, and then when I go to checkout, I'm like,
It's
wait,
a
why
little
is it so
bit
much
more,
more
yeah.
expensive?
Mm.
It's like, oh,
That's
okay,
crazy.
with the tax.
Yeah,
Wait, so socially, what's the acceptable amount of like
I
tipping?
don't even
it's 15
know.
to 20. I think.
Yeah, I think 20% is like what they use. But like if
Oh,
I
percent.
But they're,
I'm not gonna lie.
you don't
Percent?
have to tip.
I'm pretty sure the
Right.
shit is cheaper,
Mm-hmm.
It's a little
and then
bit cheaper.
like it is cheaper in general, but then because you
Yeah.
have to tip, it ends up being a little bit
Around the
more.
same.
Yeah.
Wait, like
Yeah.
15 to 20% of the meal that the,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cost of the meal.
But the cost
so
of the
it
meal
end
is
up being
actually
what?
a bit
So a
lower
lot of
than
the times
what
on
it
the
is
receipt,
here.
they'll just have percentages, and you
Yeah.
can circle the percentage.
So what will
Because
it
you
end
know
up being
the
like
minimum wage
$5
is not-
or $10 something?
Depends how much you spend.
Their minimum wage is not anywhere close to ours. It's
Like-
really low.
It's
Yeah.
like single digits, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, but like if you work at
That's why they
I
get
think-
tips.
Or maybe like 11.
No, it's like
it'll be
7.
like-
I'm pretty sure it's 7. Yeah.
But like tips is a lot, you know, if you think about it. Like you serve 3 tables,
yeah.
they give you
But
$10. That's $30.
Yeah, true.
Right.
But he'll be so.
But I
He
also
won't
don't know
be-
if they keep 100% of the tips. Because especially
Surely.
if it's cash tips, yes.
Mm.
But if it's from card, then I don't know if they
So
keep
the
the
restaurant will
restaurant.
get some of it.
Yeah,
right?
the restaurant will take a cut. It's like you know when
Damn.
you do like Uber deliveries.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Get the full
Yeah, you get like
price.
60%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But like it's the same when you order Uber,
Mm-hmm.
like Uber Eats or whatever.
They mark up.
Then yeah, obviously, but that's
Yeah.
everywhere. But then you also can add a tip, but you can also not tip them.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
if I would ever get Uber Eats or anything, I just wouldn't tip
Of
because I was like,
I mean-
I'm not gonna see you.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't tip.
My mom
I don't
started,
know. I feel like most people would do that.
my
'cause
mom
it's
started tipping on Uber Eats after we came back from America.
really.
Yeah, because she wanted to be nice, and then I saw that she has
My
the
money
5%
just goes
ticked
every
all the
time.
time,
Yeah, I
and
was
I was
gonna
like,
say,
no,
if
no,
I-
no,
if
no,
I
no,
keep
go not
tipping-
now, no.
It's like the round up to donate to charity kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
Except I do that.
Except that's going straight to Macca's. That's not going to charity.
I mean, no, I do that. Shout out charity.
Okay, so I have a blind ranking.
I love
I have a blind ranking.
Shout out, Jeremy.
charity.
So for this one, it's entirely subjective. So I want everyone to have an individual.
No,
List,
fuck.
okay.
Not
Yeah.
these ones, bro. These ones always.
How about we do this? We make our list and then we discuss it afterwards. You know?
Yeah,
But
it's
can
gonna
you-
be terribly
Let's-
disappointing.
Wait,
let's-
do you
no,
want
keep
me?
it civil.
Do you want me to write down your numbers, or your list, or do you want to write it on your phones?
I don't got my phone.
Oh.
You right now.
I'll write down yours.
You can just write it.
I bet.
Okay, I'll write mine then.
Yeah, I think it'll be easier if you guys just write.
Yeah, it's okay, man. I understand.
What's the topic?
The topic is the 10 most overrated sports.
Oh
my
fucking
sake.
god. Why are we coming back? Why are we coming
Because
back?
I wanted a good.
It's gonna be the
discussion.
same sports again, bro.
In terms of what? Just like it's personal opinion, right?
Yeah, it's personal opinion. Yeah.
10
Okay.
most
Well, then you-
Because
overrated.
obviously well, no. But I want to know your like. The main thing is like I'm not gonna make you guys argue over it
Yeah,
because
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
everyone's gonna have different opinions, right?
What's overrated?
Like you think like
Overrated.
someone might say it's more entertaining than you.
Okay.
You don't think
I
it's
might
entertaining
put like.
or difficult, whatever you however you want to say.
If I speak, let's get into this first. Let's get into this first.
The first one is golf.
My fucking god.
That's like.
So
see,
wait, so is one the most overrated?
one being extremely overrated and 10 being not
Least
overrated.
So
overrated.
in golf.
Yeah.
For me, golf is like a 3.
He's the top 3,
It's
bro.
up there. For me.
Yeah.
That's for me.
But overrated is one.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Okay,
Most
so it's
overrated.
one. Like
Which
for
one
me,
do you
golf
want?
is like.
I've got your list.
He's
Oh,
got
you
one. He's
got
got
first.
one.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking like what I would put above golf, so like to see.
See,
where
because
I'll
I
put it.
enjoy
When-
golf and
'Cause-
watching golf,
yeah.
so then for me it wouldn't be that top.
When he
yeah.
first said the topic, I thought immediately
golf, right?
Yeah.
Same. That's why I put it down as first.
Like I want to put golf. I'm thinking 3, but I also don't know what's coming out.
think 3 is very valid. Oh no.
Sam, what are you putting, bro?
I'm thinking 2 or 3.
I don't think anything's worse, bro. I can't lie. I'm
You wanna
trying.
put it at 1?
I'm trying to think.
Because it's like it's not even like.
Why does he look like that? Like that
I
was.
mean,
There's
there's
worse.
a lot of sports, bro.
Yeah, no, it's not like golf is a horrible sport, right? It's because it's overrated. You know what I mean? Like
He is very
I find it
overrated.
as
Entertaining.
interesting to watch or even play, as like a lot of people do. Maybe that's because maybe that.
I'm putting number 1,
Yeah,
bro.
but when I watch Tiger Woods, bro, it's something, bro. Like he's just.
I mean,
different, bro.
I think you guys still think it's a very hard sport.
Yeah, yeah,
obviously.
sure.
Yeah,
But then
I'm
yeah.
not talking about hard.
Yeah.
We're talking about
I'm not talking
entertainment?
about-
Entertaining,
I'm talking
yeah.
about
Okay, we can do
to
it
watch-
entirely entertainment.
For me, I'm basing it off like my enjoyment from watching and playing.
Yeah. Yeah. Similar.
So I would put golf at like a 3.
No, don't say it. Say it at the end. Say it
Let's say it at the end?
Say it at the
Okay.
Oh,
end.
you're saying it at the end?
Say it at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, but I'm saying it's him though.
Yeah, just say it. Say it. You're putting it at 3 as well.
I'm putting it at 3.
Okay, my next one is NASCAR. So that's rally car racing, right?
Ooh.
Rally racing, yeah. So it's like Lightning McQueen
No,
shit.
NASCAR's not rally.
Isn't not that?
Rallies? Oh no, NASCAR is Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen shit.
But that's not rally.
Oh, okay, I mean Lightning McQueen shit.
Like the Indy
They
500
just-
where they
they
just
go in
a
the
circle.
fucking
Like, they
laps.
do like 500 laps.
How many laps?
I don't know.
A lot of laps.
I
But then is that the lady? What is that? Gentlemen,
was
start
Formula
your
1,
engines.
It was
That's the
different.
one,
It
right?
would be different.
Yeah.
I've never watched NASCAR before, to be honest, but
NASCAR's probably.
by the sound
Bigger
of
in
it, it
America.
sounds pretty
The thing is-
boring.
Yeah, but like it's not really rated, is what it like. Because when I'm thinking like overrated, it's
That's a
like
good
it's got to
point.
have like some kind of notoriety, right?
Yeah, it has to have
You're
some
gonna
rating.
Like I'd still put it like 4, 2 or 4 is what I'm thinking.
It won't be that low, yeah.
Because
But I don't know what I'm gonna
you
put
get what he's
one.
saying though,
I
right?
don't know
'Cause
what one is.
it
It
can't
was
be
golf.
overrated if
It
it's
was
not
golf.
rated.
Golf might have
You know what I
been
mean?
one for me.
Say what now? Say what now?
It can't be overrated if it's not rated at all.
Exactly.
Like nobody rates.
Well,
Well,
people do.
people rate it, but like like
Mm.
out of
Oh, bro,
us.
this
Because
is hard.
I'm not gonna say NASCAR's an underrated sport, right? Because
No,
I don't rate it.
no. 3.
I think the skill is underrated a little bit.
I think any sort of racing.
Oh,
is pretty
100%.
fucked.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause,
Formula
like
One,
for me,
if
if
The
you
you
said
skill's
Formula
fucked.
One, it would be a different story. I can't lie.
think
Yeah.
Formula One up high,
No, 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 no.
No, as in
Low,
like
low,
less
low.
overrated.
Less overrated.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
agree, yeah.
Low.
I think
Sure.
I'm gonna put NASCAR at 5. It's like a nice middle ground kind of.
Cricket.
Cricket.
See, the thing is,
Cricket
to
can.
watch.
I know it can
So
go up to
fucked
like
to watch.
Okay,
2
wait,
days.
Wait. Which type of cricket? Because there's so many
Yeah, if-
different.
because
Let's say
Test
let's say World Cup, like cricket World Cup.
T20.
Is it
No.
T20?
50 overs.
50 overs.
50
Don't do
overs, not T20.
T20
T20 is meant to be entertaining, right? Yeah, not T20.
World Cup, yeah.
Is World Cup T20? It's not,
World
right?
Cup's not T20.
No, I'm saying World Cup.
Like, is,
Because I know
is it the
T20 was
one?
made because cricket's too boring. Like that's what
For
I
me,
know.
cricket will be like 2 or 4. Like Test cricket is like a 2 or 4.
Test is shit.
Fuck, I leave space for baseball
I
as
don't
well.
know how like different. What's it called? World Cup is to like Test or Ashes and stuff like that.
I'm true Indian. True Indian. Yeah.
But for me, I'm putting cricket at 2.
I was always fielder because I suck.
Actually,
I was getting
I'm gonna
cricket.
put cricket at 4 because I think it's pretty fun to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna put cricket at 4. It's entertaining when they're actually playing,
T20
but when they walk in and
T20,
out.
Big Bash, IPL.
Big Bash. I used to watch Big Bash. Well, yeah. I don't know the seasons though.
It's because you're Indian, isn't it?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Nice.
Baseball.
I knew it was
I think
coming.
baseball's underrated low key.
I think baseball more entertaining than
I
cricket.
put baseball at like a 7 or an 8. That's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
I don't know what I'm putting 1 at 2 yet. I feel like I should have put golf a bit higher.
Golf, yeah, I look like
I said I put golf so low.
Okay.
Well, I say so low. I put it at 3. I'm gonna put it at.
What do I have? I
You
said
have-
Oh, just tell me what I said. 1, 3, and 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting it at 8.
Baseball. Let's go 7.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should go 7. 9 and 10. I'm feeling for like some sleeper like sports. That no one-
Where did you put your
I
baseball?
think it's pretty fun.
I'll put it at 5.
Damn.
I'll put cricket higher. That's me.
I mean,
that's
fair,
me.
That's fair.
That's me.
That's fair.
That's me.
That's fair.
As in, you
Mm.
think cricket is more overrated?
No,
Entertaining.
underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Yeah.
It's
You put it
10
in-
is underrated.
Yeah, you put it lower than
Yeah.
cricket.
Yeah,
Or you put cricket
yeah.
lower than baseball.
Well, let's just say
yeah,
entertaining.
Wait,
Let's
are
just
we saying
say
entertainment?
it.
Yeah.
it
So
We're saying-
10 is entertaining.
No.
no.
Overrated in terms of like I'm basing it off how fun I find the sport and how
Fun it is to
it
watch. To watch.
And then I'm comparing how I perceive it to how the general population perceives it, and that's how I'm
I don't care about general
So, like,
population.
Wait, where did you put cricket?
The highest
I
rated
put
sport.
cricket at 6.
And you put baseball as 5.
5.
That's fine.
That's
you
fine,
think
yeah.
cricket is more entertaining?
Yeah.
But I think cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right then.
Cricket's a more underrated sport than baseball.
Yeah.
I think people hype baseball up more than cricket, and you think cricket should be hyped up a bit more than baseball is.
Because cricket is more
Ooh.
entertaining. That's
Is that
what you're saying.
I think cricket is more entertaining, but I
Yeah.
think baseball is underrated.
Yeah, that's why I put it down at an 8 because I think it's underrated, but it is still like
Yeah, then you should put baseball.
I think you should put both of them lower. In my
Yeah.
opinion, you should have probably
Okay.
put both of them lower.
I'll let you change it. Just
Can I
because you
put-
didn't.
Can I put golf up to 2?
No, not you.
So then technically cricket should be higher. Cricket should be like at 7 and a baseball should be at 8.
I
If
think
you
for
think-
you, baseball should be a 6 and cricket should be a 7. I think that's for you.
Then I was.
But he thinks baseball is underrated. Do you think cricket is
Do
underrated?
you think baseball is more underrated than cricket?
Yes.
Then yeah, you put baseball underneath.
Yeah,
Baseball on the
yeah.
That is true because cricket's like the second most popular sport.
It
in the
is,
world.
yeah.
But still take into account your own entertainment there, right?
Yeah, it's also
Yeah,
your
yeah.
opinion of it.
Tennis.
What was that?
Tennis.
Tennis?
This is
Yeah.
one I was thinking about
Ooh.
putting high, but tennis is honestly low key fun to
Pretty,
watch.
It's
yeah,
really
tennis
good
is
to
fun
watch.
to
I went to
watch.
watch
But it's not
I watched the Australian Open. It was
That's
so
what I
cool.
mean.
It's
That's
low
right.
key
But
overrated.
It is
especially in
overrated.
Look,
No, in person it was so
it is
sick.
cool, but
I became a tennis fan for like a solid 15 minutes.
Let me tell you though. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If what's his name?
Federer.
No. If Kyrgios is not playing, I don't find it entertaining because there's no like spice.
Yeah, I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like it's
It's
hard
just
for
good.
like
Low-key-
No, see, it's hard for personality to come out.
Yeah.
Across in
But
tennis.
they do get mad though.
They
like
do.
if
Yeah, they
someone
do.
does
They
some
do.
It's
cheeky
very
shit.
rare though. It's
Yeah, it is
very
rare.
rare.
I think I saw it happen at the Australian Open.
It's
though.
less of a like. It feels like there's less showmanship. In
Yeah,
tennis.
yeah,
It's more like
it's very
like
like-
the beauty of the sport kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Who was the guy that
Formal.
fucking came to Perth? What was his name? The really good guy.
A lot of- a
No,
lot
no,
of
the
them.
really good one. Like the really, really good one.
Nadal,
Not Federer, not Nadal. Who's the other
Djokovic.
one? Djokovic.
Oh yeah,
When he played, there was personality.
yeah.
Like so, I watched him play
I mean, I
in
think
person.
like,
that
the
was
peak
fucking.
of tennis when it was like Andy Murray,
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Federer,
Yes.
Nadal,
Okay.
Djokovic. Like that was peak. That was really fun to watch.
Yes.
Like especially like growing up, you would just go home and watch like the Australian Open.
I would
or whatever.
actually.
Which is
yeah.
why I would put tennis at like a 7. I think that's where I'm putting it. I think baseball's a little bit.
One is
That's also
overrated.
'cause-
One is overrated, right?
One is the most
One is
overrated sport,
overrated.
which is at this point I wish I put golf. there.
Yeah, and Loki, this is we fucked this. I fucked this one up. Anyway.
I think
Actually,
tennis.
I have controversial picks, and I don't know if they're on the list, but I have controversial picks that I might put above golf.
Ooh.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I
Tell
don't
us,
know.
Anna, tell us what
Yeah.
it
There
is.
must be. There must be a
We'll
reason
see
why
what
I'm
it
saying
is,
this.
We'll see what it is, and then we'll see.
I think tennis is more overrated. However, I think it's more entertaining. So I don't know how to. I don't know how to work that out. Well, what did I put for the baseball?
7.
7, right? It's either 6 or 8. Like so.
I put tennis at 7, baseball at 8. Because 9 and 10, I'm saying for like.
I'm so excited to hear that back in the mic. He definitely went.
Let's go
It's
8.
like a mozzie.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's quiet.
American football.
American
I think
football.
that's a good put. Oh.
I think it's overrated.
Which one's
It is
American
kind of
football?
overrated. I'm thinking. Well, right now, it's like gridiron. You know, like big helmets.
NFL.
Pads. NFL.
Super Bowl.
Wait,
Tom Brady.
One is. Wait, can we?
What is the most overrated?
Okay,
sport
cool.
in
I
the
keep
world?
getting this fucked up. Okay, cool.
Tom Brady, bro.
What do they
Tom
do?
Brady.
What do they do?
They throw.
Wait, Mama explained it to you the other day.
Leather ball. It's like rugby, but a bit softer.
It's like rugby, but they have like
They
have a
have
defensive
goals?
team,
I
offensive
don't mean
team.
that. I don't actually mean that.
Do you remember we talked about it? Offensive team, defensive team.
There's goals.
There's goals,
Yeah,
but
there
they have
are
a
goals.
they have a line actually. But
Yeah.
there's, you know,
Is it a scrum thing?
That's rugby.
Oh.
Yeah, but NFL is like
It's like the set, hut, and then they throw it to
They
the
throw
legs,
it back.
and then the dude like, and the
Oh.
dude's running out, and then
They just run and they pass with their hand and then
and
they
catch
try and
it.
score,
No, they
right?
don't. They don't pass like back like rugby. They
throw
catch
they
it.
throw forwards.
The one guy
Uh-huh.
throws it forward.
Uh-huh.
They catch it and they try and run to the end. And they're gonna get like
It's a
tackled.
lot of running, right?
It's a really
Yeah,
really
but
high.
I-
like,
not everyone plays offensive defense, so you have like an offensive team and then a
Yeah,
defensive
defensive.
team.
I really
remember
like.
this conversation?
Nah.
in the library.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
I'm putting it at 2.
It's entertaining.
If I could redo my list,
Not yet.
My list is actually.
Leave
I'm
it for
actually pretty
later.
happy with my list right now.
It's very entertaining, but it's also overrated,
I'm
no?
actually quite
I think
happy.
it is overrated.
Mm.
Where are you putting it?
I only have 4 left.
Where are you putting NFL?
At 4.
That's not a bad spot. I wish I had
But
like
I
4
wish
of
I
them.
put it at 3 instead of NASCAR. I
Yeah.
low-key fucked that one up. That's my only fuck up so far. I think.
So you think it's more overrated than NASCAR?
3, 2. Yeah, see, I wish I put golf at 2. I wish I put golf
Where are
at
you
2.
putting NFL?
See, I wish I could swap
What
golf
do I
and
have?
American football right now.
You have
yeah,
2,
no,
5,
I
6, 9, 10.
I enjoyed my list a bit better.
2, 5, 6, 9, 10. But I don't even know what's on what
Well, if you don't
anymore.
know what it is, then I think
Golf
it should
is
be pretty-
1. You put golf at 1. You have
Mhm.
2. You put NASCAR at 3. Cricket at 4.
I think
Then
if
you
you
have
don't
5,
know
6.
what the sport is, you should put it pretty high. Because people love NFL, right? Like, think about how big the Super Bowl is, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So that means to you, it must be hella overrated. Because you're
But I don't know-
passionate enough to get to know the sport. you know?
I don't know a lot of sports. I put 5, bro.
Yeah, 5.
Okay,
I
that's-
was going to
that's like
say
the
5
same
is
thing.
alright.
Yeah.
Are we both waiting on the same sleep?
Soccer.
The same overrated. Oh.
I don't know.
See, I
Soccer?
like- soccer. I can put soccer into 6. That's. I feel
Fuck.
That's a
You
solid-
think it's that much overrated though? I think
It's
soccer
pretty-
is
it's
like,
I
pretty
can't put
overrated.
soccer. No, but I can't put soccer at 9 or 10.
it's super highly rated, so it can
Exactly.
always be
Yeah.
underrated.
That's why I can't put it at 9 or 10.
But- but-
it's popular sport.
Yeah.
No.
Like for me, I don't enjoy watching it as much as like a lot of purists.
I would have put soccer at like 7 or 8.
But
Six
it's
is like in that
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah.
it's that sport where like all the goals, like the crazy goals, are like
Yeah, there's
crazy.
high moments, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like how often those high moments come.
But that's why it's good because you wait for it and it
Yeah,
happens.
true, true.
So it can't be number 1. It can't be up
No,
there.
it's definitely not number 1.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's the same for you guys, but for me, watching soccer is like very difficult. Apart from like a World
Exactly.
Cup or something,
Exactly.
I can't. I fell asleep during the World Cup final.
Like, I'm
by
so
the
much
way,
more.
I only like the World Cup.
Yeah, I'm so much
Yeah.
more engaged with World Cup international. Like,
I
the
can
World Cup
watch
country.
soccer. Yeah.
bro, I fell asleep and Mbappe did a madness, and I woke up to
Mbappe
fucking
did that
Alan.
final
That was
was
at my
pretty
house.
France
Bro.
should have won because of Mbappe.
Bro,
That's what I have to say.
I fell asleep next to Alan's dad was next to me, and I just
Shut
woke
up.
up to them talking, and I was like, "Oh my god, what happened?"
Shout out Patrick Mann.
Patrick Mann, big man.
Where you guys putting
What was it? 6, 7,
I don't wanna
6,
put it
8.
at one, I had to put it at
2,
eight.
6,
Yeah.
9, 10.
I had to put it at
2,
eight.
6, 9, 10.
You reckon?
Because of how popular it is, it's like it's hard for it to be.
I don't know what's coming up, bro. Let's go 9.
Okay.
I don't know what's coming up. I don't know what's coming up. I
Out of
can't put
these
2.
ones, I wouldn't put it at 2 or 6.
I can't put 2.
I mean,
Yeah.
actually, 6
I put
also.
it at
6 could be 6. It's either 6 or 9. But I don't know what's coming out next.
Okay, rugby.
Rugby for me is like a 9.
I don't think rugby's rated at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting it at like 9 or 10 because
Rugby's definitely 9.
I fuck with rugby.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else is coming, so I don't know if I want to put it like at 10, secure the 10.
No,
But
definitely.
I think
I feel like if he says this sport, then it'll be so valid.
But
I feel
like
like
in-
I feel like you're gonna say, huh?
he's gonna say his sport.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna
his
say.
sport, bro.
I feel like he's gonna.
He's gonna do some fucking.
I'm gonna
If
put
he
it-
doesn't, then I'm gonna.
I'm putting it in.
I'll
at
be
10.
so sad, bro.
Because I'm a big rugby guy,
And you put it at 9,
I'll
right?
put it at 9.
and like obviously in Australia it's a bit more like rated, but like I think globally it's not.
I'm hoping you say
People don't
this one
appreciate it as
sport, and
much.
then I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Swimming.
Is that the
For
next one?
fuck's sake! For fuck's sake! For fuck's
I'll
sake!
put it at
I've got
9.
1 and 10, right? Oh no, I've got 2 and 10,
I've got
right?
2 and 10.
I'll put it at 9, I guess.
What? So I think swimming is
I
actually
think
underrated.
Swimming is underrated for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what's next.
I think it's entertaining,
I think it's
but we
more-
only watch it in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's a way to watch swimming.
I watched the
Yeah,
no,
that's
there were
the
the
thing,
Olympic
man.
trials recently.
Oh, okay.
Which is obviously still preparation
Yeah. Do they have any sort of like swimming stuff in the?
in the
What
world.
would you do? Like,
Like,
relay?
Well, yeah, there's
Do
world
they have, like,
championships.
leagues?
World championships.
Oh.
It's like athletics.
Yeah, it's like athletics.
Mm.
But it's like obviously I used to swim, so I've been in that competitive environment, and I thought it was really fun.
See, I don't think it's highly
Swimming
rated,
is-
but I don't think it's.
It's
I
underrated
think
for
it's-
sure.
It's like similar. I feel like
It's
you get a
underrated,
similar
bro.
kind of feeling to when you're like preparing for like a 100-meter sprint, right? It's like that exhilaration of like
Mm.
I'm gonna be the fastest person in this race. Kind of.
It's 1 or 10. If you say some, fuck, I'll put it at 10.
That's, yeah, I'm gonna say.
I can't put it at 1, bro. It's not. It's definitely
It's
not
definitely
one worthy.
not. Yeah. I don't like that I've left the one spot.
I
It's gonna
hate
be
you. I
really
hate
bad.
you. I hate
Like I
you.
wish I put golf at 1.
Yeah, I hate you, bro.
2 or
I hate
10.
you. I hate you.
See, this is the type of shit I was dealing with yesterday, by the
I hate
way.
you.
Just constant, I hate you, I hate you.
'cause you're a piece of-
No, but you know that's a joking. I hate
Nah,
you.
Yeah,
nah,
I know.
nah,
When
nah.
you say it,
I
it's
know
real.
this one is. Yesterday felt very real. Yesterday felt.
Where are you putting it?
I didn't say I hate you yesterday.
Yeah.
I did.
you want to know what happened yesterday?
Nah.
You can tell me
For
that.
the video, right? For the
I don't
video,
know.
But I wanna
basically,
watch the video.
yeah, but basically, I didn't get anything at the
Like a-
start, like a punishment.
Oh.
So, and it was all luck.
Oh.
But because
What?
it was
You mean
my
luck?
like it was a game
Oh,
we
so you
played.
scripted it.
So that's what they kept saying. But then I got
So
3 in a
you
row.
scripted it.
I
You
got 3 in a
scripted
row
it.
after, and they were all laughing
Yeah,
at
'cause
me.
you gotta make
It's
it
part
like
of the
look,
script, yeah, it's part of the script.
You gotta make
No,
it like,
'cause-
oh, now I got 3 in a row.
So if you knew it was a script, I was
Bro,
looking
what are
at
one of yours was 5-minute like with 30 seconds in between each minute.
I
That's
had
not a
hard ones,
punishment.
I think. Which one was my hard one? I think going from farmer's walk to plank was the hard thing.
Oh,
Because
Just
my
doing-
shoulders,
Yeah, no, that's
my shoulders were
I mean,
fucked.
just doing them back to back is hard
Yeah, true.
in
The back to
general.
back to back. is-
What else did I have? Push-ups.
The last one?
Push-ups was fucked.
I cooked him with the push-up.
Yeah, because he made me keep my... I'll see, you guys watch the
Yeah, I'll
video.
watch the video. I'll watch the video.
Okay,
Where
where are
you
you putting
Two.
swimming?
I'm sorry. I know it's not meant to be up there.
Okay, you know what? This last one, I
It's
put
not-
it here. I put it here
No,
as.
no.
I'll just say this now. I'll put it here as
It's a bait.
a shit one.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, it's actually paddle.
Oh my fucking.
you
Bro,
know what?
but it's
I'm
actually
not-
it's so entertaining to watch
The
though.
thing is, I'm not too mad at.
I'm not mad at that at all.
At one, but I don't think it's overrated at all.
I think it's just shit tennis.
It's just like a.
It's
But
like,
is it
well,
rated?
it's-
I'm about to say something.
I
Crazy.
think it is. It is now. Like it's like people talk about it a lot. I feel.
Because it's actually kind of fun.
It's like people that do Zumba, bro. Like they just want
That's
an
what I'm
excuse
saying.
to.
They
not
want to
do
be
hard
like
work.
different.
I think
Yeah.
I compare
Yeah.
paddle to squash.
Squash. It's more like squash than
And
tennis.
it's
Squash
actually-
is so valid though.
Yeah, but paddle is so similar.
No,
No, it is.
It is.
Paddle
But
is.
I don't know. Squash is really.
But squash
fun.
is. I think squash is like.
Yeah, it's
more-
fun though. Paddle
squash
is like
more impressive than
hella
paddle,
fun.
right? Because squash is like
squash is difficult as fuck.
smaller and like it's quicker, fast.
Paddle, I don't think.
Bro, your dad cooks you at paddle. You can't put paddle.
Bro, my dad cooks me a paddle, bro.
That's
It's
what
a
I'm
shame he
saying.
doesn't have calves though.
Yeah,
Like that
true.
sucks, man.
I mean,
My dad could be paddle world champ right now. Like,
I mean, my list is paddle, American football, golf, cricket, NASCAR, soccer, tennis, baseball, swimming, rugby.
bro thinks paddle is extremely underrated. I
Nah,
understand that.
I
though, 'cause
don't.
you're
I
a badminton
don't. I
player.
don't. I don't
He
really.
has an 10 though.
I'll save it for badminton. Badminton is actually super entertaining.
You know what I was saving number 1 for?
Those said. It's no.
We waiting for
Said.
badminton.
No. I was waiting for boxing.
Oh.
It's extremely overrated.
Oh.
Because of how rated it is. No,
It is very rated, though.
Like, but I don't find it as entertaining as like a lot of people.
Can we just
Obviously,
watch
it's
these
really-
paddle highlights? real
You know what though?
Obviously, it's really impressive, and like you gotta. I would never box, right? I would never put myself.
It's kind of like
in that.
soccer where you have to wait for those moments.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so many boring fights out there.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
just
right,
long,
you're right,
slow
though.
fest.
I guess.
You're
if
right.
You, yeah.
For the money they're
No
getting,
one's watching your paddle.
Bro, no one cares. Bro.
for the money
Bro, it's
they're
so
getting, and
sick.
for how rated it is, it's pretty fucking overrated.
Maybe
Like I like,
Wait,
if
I
See.
record.
like
you see that?
genuinely, if I could redo the list, I put golf at 1.
See now,
And like I put boxing at like a 3 or 4.
see now, badminton. If you guys have never watched badminton before,
No,
I
bro,
have watched badminton.
Badminton's
It's-
over-
He knew that one arm is bigger than the
Super-
other. Remember?
I know this.
Badminton is. I was keeping that for like 9 or 10.
it's super underrated,
Yeah.
low key.
I've heard
No one
badminton.
watches it, and the doubles
Bro,
game.
shuttlecocks go like they go up to like 400 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you got to go to the holy house now?
Yeah.
What time you got to leave?
shuttlecocks.
Nah, 5-ish.
Okay.
It's not that deep.
What time is it?
It's 450.
It's
What? No.
4:54.
What's sorry? What time is
Mass.
your
It's
mass?
5. But I can. It's
You're like-
not deep.
You can be late to mass.
No, it like.
Yeah,
it's
God,
hard to explain.
God's literally up there in the gate waiting for you, and you're
Yeah,
gonna be
No,
late.
That's the thing.
No,
God's
bro,
everywhere.
Yeah,
bro.
He's watching the podcast right now.
Nah, bro,
Respect.
He's pretty.
Why is he a he though?
Huh?
Why is it here? It's
Why is he a he?
Oh.
Fuck.
Why?
Don't bring that into this. Don't
I'm
bring
just thinking
that.
about the Ariana Grande.
God is a
song.
woman.
We have fun. Okay. Anything else to talk about, guys?
Hey, you guys want to bring up anything?
Um.
Anything interesting that happened up besides?
Yeah.
the
What
trip
do you
to
got planned in Bali?
What do I have planned? I don't
Oh
even
shit!
know.
I
Bali
forgot. I
shit.
forgot that I failed 75 harder, but yeah, that's cool.
But
Nah,
yeah, you know, I was,
definitely not.
you uploaded your video like 15 minutes late, like the next
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
And I was at at Joel's house still,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, Zen just failed 75 harder.
Yeah, I did.
I was like, he didn't upload daily vlog.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's why I
And
failed.
then he told me he's stopping. So,
Yeah.
So no more daily vlogs, guys.
Tough. At least you. I
It's
think
okay, it
the
was only,
quality.
like 3-minute videos anyways.
Yeah,
It
they
got
really
shorter and
bad,
shorter.
yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
good because now you can actually like diversify your content.
There was
Actually
there was
want
no
really
daily
quality
stoicism as
content.
A
well.
lot more quality.
That was
Bro, it was bad. Like I would get home at fucking 9, 10 o'clock, and then have to edit, and I was just
Yeah.
up like the whole
This guy
night.
killed himself, honestly.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But now you can, you have time, and you can think of
My
more,
dad
like-
is so happy that I did that.
You should have ended it before
you can think of-
exams.
you can think of more.
No, but
engaging
actually,
concepts.
if I think that it actually helped with exams
It
because
helps
I went
you
to
be
so many.
accountable.
I went to so many classes.
Yeah.
I went to like
routine.
yeah, I went to all
Ah,
the classes, and it helped when
No,
I was
I mean,
doing
like,
my rehab
I meant
stuff.
during exam.
During
During
exams
exam
is bad.
period.
Yeah.
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 I think
I was gonna ask
routine's
you-
such a good thing.
I was actually. Can we end it?
Huh?
Yeah, what's the
Do you wanna
question?
talk about anything else?
No.
Was the question? Is the question not podcast question?
Not
No,
podcast
really.
ready?
No, really.
How come?
It's for the next podcast.
Oh.
So
Oh.
if y'all come tune in for the next podcast, you'll figure out.
So in 2 weeks, like when we're
Yeah.
recording. So you got to write down this question.
Yeah.
No, I
You
already
could-
know.
you could
In
ask
three-
a question and you
wait,
can talk about it.
In like 3 weeks actually, because we got
Yeah.
the last one, the PJ one.
What
Yeah.
was my invite for the pajama party?
Were you here
I don't know. When did you film it?
last week?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
No,
were
no,
here.
what-
Oh my god, I literally.
It
Did
won
you
last
go to
week.
volleyball that? Did I take you to volleyball after that?
Yeah,
I
you
did, I
did.
did. Bro, the pajamas were in my car and I picked them up for volleyball. No, what was it? No, it's because we came straight from exam, right?
Oh,
We came
Me
straight
and
from
you had neuro that day.
When we record that, the one with
Yesterday and Cyril?
we have to wear suits.
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 Hard.
My suit does not fit me.
No, it's cold as fuck, bro.
Suits is
Nah, it makes
Yo.
sense.
No, we have to wear suits.
I
Especially
don't
when
have.
you
I don't have a
shoot
fucking like shirt that fits
Okay,
me.
formal shirt.
It's not even that.
Okay, no, wait. We have to wear formal
And
shirts
a tie.
with shorts.
Why?
Huh?
I wear my Pikachu pants.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we do suits?
No, you changed it up. This is how I thought.
We need the couch by then, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true. If you're gonna
Let's
fight
do
people,
a thumbnail. Let's all just point at Imran.
What do I do?
Sick. Okay.
It's not me.
All
To
right.
be
Cool.
fair, I was scared in America. Yeah.
All right. That's
Wait.
Appreciate it.
Wait.
Like, subscribe.
Pause that shit.